Well, this sounds like a crazy trade. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. So, poking around yesterday, and a crazy trade proposal comes up from New York Post, and I want to talk to you about it. By the way, at 12 o'clock today, noon Eastern time, I have Dexter Henry from New York Post and SNY coming on as a special guest with Hector from Morning Brew, and we're going to talk about Yankees offseason trades, free agency, and get some of the inside scoop from Dexter as well. And I'm going to even ask him about this trade. So, because this one I found pretty interesting. Okay, it's kind of far fetched, but in this trade proposal, the Yankees would be sending Will Warren, Spencer Jones, and Marcus Stroman to the Chicago Cubs for these two: Cody Bellinger and Nico Hoerner. So you get your first baseman and either a second baseman or a third baseman. So if Nico Hoerner can play second while Jazz plays third, he can play third while Jazz plays second, and so on and so forth. Now, crazy. Now, they would be shedding, obviously, Marcus Stroman's $18 million salary and offloading super prospect Spencer Jones and pitching prospect Will Warren, who may be better off with a change of scenery somewhere. In exchange for Hoerner, who's got 2 more years of control left, about $11 million per. But it addresses one of an infield spots, but does that? I don't know if people are going to be okay with that, but since he'd be probably blocking Caleb Durbin. So, and Cody Bellinger, who's a super duper star 2 years ago, now he's just a good player. Okay. Now, this past year he batted .266 with 18 homers, about, I don't know, maybe 70 RBIs, something like that. He had a WAR of 2.2. Nico Hoerner's WAR had a 3.7. He batted .273 with 7 homers, 159 hits. So, the home run production isn't obscene, but doesn't need to be obscene. But you get your left-handed hitting first baseman in Cody Bellinger and one an infield with controllable years. So I don't know. The problem with Cody Bellinger's contract is that he's got a $27.5 million, and he's being shopped actively right now by the Cubs. Okay, so is Hoerner, more quietly. He's got a $27 million option for this year. Excuse me. The other problem is he has another option next year to opt in for $30 million. So if he happens to have a terrible year this year, he can still opt into that $30 million option for next year, which can financially hamstring the Yankees. But you get your left-handed bat to put cleanup between Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton and Cody Bellinger right there. Right? You get another contact hitting infielder right there in the same trade. But you'd be adding almost $40 million in salary, offsetting about 20. So you'd still be adding $20 million to the payroll no matter what. So is that enough for the Yankees? Is it enough for you fans? I want to know what your thoughts are. And I'm going to ask Dexter about it. So again, if you're not subbed to this channel, make sure that you're subbed to the channel. Make sure you hit all your notifications. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming. Like I said, there's a deadline for protecting players from the Rule 5 draft is Tuesday. And then you have the non-tender deadline coming up as well, a little after that. So expect moves from the Yankees and a lot of teams. And I'll keep you updated on all the teams as well. But expect some trades, some moves. You got to get some guys on the 40-man. Caleb Durbin and TJ Rumsfeld, particularly, those guys need to be put on the 40-man to protect them from the Rule 5 draft. So otherwise, the Yankees get raided every year in the Rule 5 draft. And which why 40-man roster construction is pretty tough. Pretty tough. But this trade I found interesting. I really, really did. I don't know if I would do it. I would probably try to cut Hoerner out of the deal and maybe just do Bellinger. But I wouldn't give up Spencer Jones. I would give up Everson Pereira and Marcus Stroman and Will Warren, but not Spencer Jones. Sorry, but I can't do that. So give me your thoughts. Would you do both? Would you do one? And again, that Cody Bellinger contract kind of scares me. So, yeah, I would want to offset it with Marcus Stroman because he has an option for 2026 also with $18 million. So you'd have some offsetting salary there. But he's got it. That's a vesting option for Marcus Stroman. Will they allow him to pitch the amount of innings the requisite innings he needs to get that option vested. If he pitches well enough, maybe. Especially if they happen to move Jameson Taillon in a separate deal. So, because there are rumors about them shopping Taillon too. There's rumors about the Yankees potentially being interested in Taillon. And right now, they're in on him. They're in on Corbin Burns. They're in on Max Fried. And they're in on Blake Snell. But that could be, though that is due diligence, doing their homework. And in the event that Juan Soto signs elsewhere, I would expect them to be adding multiple players. Now, the impact would be different. Okay, but that's just the reality. There is not a single player in baseball has the same impact for the Yankees that Juan Soto does. Doesn't matter who you add. So, and that's going to be the thing. But like I said too, the key selling point for me for Hal is when I meet with Juan Soto, I would be telling him you will be coming back to a better team than we had in 2024, and you're going to have to deliver on that product. There's no way around it. You're going to have to bring it back to a better team. And does Cody Bellinger and Nico Hoerner make the team better than it was in 2024? It's up to you all. It's up to the Yankees to decide. It's up to you guys to decide. Give me your thoughts in the comments. Load them up. Okay, let's talk about this. So, and again, I'll keep updated on every trade proposal that comes out there, whether it's crazy or not. But this one's an interesting one. It does address some needs, but can they make trades elsewhere to address the needs at a lower cost and not require Spencer Jones? So the only other trade proposal that I've heard or Spencer Jones mentioned in was Garrett Crochet for the White Sox. But apparently they don't value Spencer Jones and Jason Dominguez as much as other teams do for Crochet. They went so far as, according to the report, they went so far as saying both of them combined wouldn't be enough for Crochet. That's a pretty big, tall ask. So, but Cashman would not be overpaying that much for Garrett Crochet. So he's a stud pitcher, no doubt about it. Would he give him a stud in the rotation? Yeah. But number one and number two for 2 years of Crochet, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. So who would you give up for Crochet? That's the question. Right? I would give up Everson Pereira. I would give up, a Will Warren or Chase Hampton or one of these guys. I would for Crochet. And then even whether I would give him George Lombard or Roderick Arias to replace Yohan Moncada for third base or the infield. If you can get Crochet back, I would rather give Arias or Lombard over Jones or Dominguez. Okay, so that's where we put our thinking caps on here. Let me know what your thoughts are. But let me know what you think about this trade proposal. It's kind of crazy. If anything else comes out today, you'll get it. Hopefully, I'll see you at 12 noon. We'll be live again with Dexter Henry and Hector from Morning Brew Sports. Have a good day. See you later.